Hey folks, and thanks for joining me for my first Valkyrie stream for the Event guys. As this is my first stream for Event, I figure I should briefly introduce myself. My name is General Stargazer, which is my alias mostly everywhere. However, I'm a big fan of CCP Games products, namely EVE Online, which I've now played for 13 years, and more recently EVE Valkyrie. I'm a founder for EVE Valkyrie in that I pre-ordered the Rift and was lucky enough to have received my headset already. I finally got to start playing EVE Valkyrie last week, once I came back from FanFest, which is the CCP hosted event in Iceland, and I'm absolutely loving it. I plan on doing regular streaming for Valkyrie for NT on Monday and Tuesday nights, mainly on the PvP element of the game, but Tuesdays I'm going to try and dedicate flying support as much as I can with newer people, so that if anyone is just starting the game, wants to learn how to play, I can help them as much as my experience has given them. But today I'm going to do a little bit more slower paced. It's going to be covering an element of the game that hasn't been covered a lot, which is the Chronicles. Given a lot of the coverage of the game will be PvP in the future, I thought I should cover at least some of the PvE element of the game to show what it actually is. Now, similar to the EVE Online universe's take on Chronicles, in Valkyrie they are used to tell a part of the ongoing story. However, unlike in EVE, Valkyrie, to a degree, you actually relive them rather than reread them. I'm going to play in Scout mode first. Scout mode is pretty much like a free map roam, so you can explore the map, and then across the map there's actually points of the story where you hear it over audio. So you're going to be hearing a lot of the in-game voice, essentially. I haven't done them all yet, so there will be some that will be new to me, so I'll have to do a bit of exploring for it. So we'll see how it goes. Depending on how we're looking on time afterwards, I may try out a bit of survival mode for some of the Chronicles, but we'll get into that as and when I need to. I'm going to start with a Chronicle a few of you may already be familiar with, which is the Galente escort mission. It is part of the game. It is slightly different from that, the mission that's been demoed a lot of events, which you'll see shortly. If anyone has any questions or they want to talk to me, feel free to type in chat and I'll take a look between each of the Chronicles. It is going to be open mic as well, so I do apologise if you get any coughing or sputtering. I am still getting over the old Icelandic death flu that everyone seems to get when they visit FanFest. Alright, let's give this a go.
Escort missions are pretty routine, but let's keep our eyes open. I've got a bad feeling about today.
So, Esmes 3, Planet Esmes 3, Region Sync Liaison, a Federation Navy convoy thunders towards the FedCAF Logistics Tower anchored in low orbit around the Esmes 3 planet. Join the fighter support squad under the leadership of Ran Kavik and protect the fleet throughout this dangerous system. Let's give this a go.
This is Lieutenant Kavik. Squadron 33 are prepped for launch. Remember, guys, our reputation is everything. It's how we live on. It's our life beyond death. So make me proud out there.
Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized.
Hold on tight. We're ready to deploy.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, listen up. Escort missions are pretty routine, but let's keep our eyes open. Got a bad feeling about today. Get into formation and follow my lead.
Roger. Forming up.
Esme 3 Tower, this is Convoy Hawk 6 Heavy. Do you copy? Esme 3 Tower, this is Convoy Hawk 6 Heavy. Do you read? No response from Esme 3 Tower. Hold bearing and continue approach pattern.
I don't like this. Something's up. Stay close. Activate boosters and group at the waypoint. Roger.
Roger.
Kavik to all fighters. We're seeing a significant number of unknown vessels zeroing in on our perimeter. Let's assume the worst.
Contact, bearing 278. Engage at will. Ambush.
Catalyst is gone.
Prepare to defend the carriers. If we lose them, we're stuck out here. Kill as many of the enemy as you can. First blood.
Dragonauts in position. Clear path through.
Good kill.
Enemy support. Enemy support. Marching in. Enemy support bridging in.
Dreadnoughts in position.
Dreadnoughts in position.
Holy.
Titan on grid. Repeat, Titan on grid. All active fighters get clear of that thing now. Shockwave incoming. Brace for impact.
Reactor.
This is not going well. Okay, I'll hold him off. You head for our last carrier. I've added a waypoint to your nav system. See you in the next life.
Escort missions are pretty routine, but let's keep our eyes open. I've got a bad feeling about today.
So yeah, there you go. That was the escort mission. As you can see, it was pretty similar to the original concept that came up at the demos. It was a little bit longer. The Titan coming in as well at the end seems to have this amazing tracking laser, which never appeared in the other demos. But hey, it made it into the final one, which it worked fine. So the next one that follows that is, as far as I can remember, Station 27.
The final encode of your past life, before you were reborn. Difficult to relive the death of close friends, I know.
So Station 27, Station 27, system is classified, the region Station 27. Suspicious sensor readings trigger a fighter squadron to recon the long-abandoned and infamous Station 27 complex. Let's get this going.
Carrier Actual, this is Patrol Victor Niner, ready for launch.
Hey, remember guys, our reputation is our
You
life.
know, you're saying that before every launch now, Nasker. You're not her. She's gone.
She's not forgotten. It's the whole point. We need to carry on the legacy.
Yeah, you keep talking, Nasker. That's what you're good at. Anyway, clock's ticking. Light 'em and let's get out there. We need that relay back online ASAP.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Victor 9 are clear. 3 souls in space. Heading to the waypoint to investigate.
Victor 9, a carrier actual copy that. Reminder that this is a search and report mission. Assess the relay visually and report back. Weapons fire is not permitted. Repeat, weapons hold.
Roger. Weapon systems offline.
It's kind of peaceful out here, you know? Kind of reminds me of... Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the time I died? It was after the ambush at Esme 3. I mean, I was medically dead for like 2 minutes. I got the whole life flashing before my eyes thing. That was peaceful. I kinda liked it. Since then, I've never feared death. Then they shocked
You know
me
what? I
back.
think they left some of you behind. You told us this before. You're stuck in a loop.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the time I died? Come on, Calloway.
And then this one
Looks
time
like
at
someone
Bankham.
left his sense of humor behind.
Yeah, you keep talking, Nasker. Anyway, the search and report node is out in the asteroid belt. Follow me.
These rocks are playing havoc with my comms.
Hang on. You guys seeing this? I've got an unknown energy signature coming in. Brace for impact.
What the hell was that? There was something
There goes my
that
shields.
It's corrupting all of my systems.
Systems are falling over. Logistics down. Radar function is down.
Try rebooting.
I'm trying. It's getting across the nose. Root functions are... Primary functions are also... being rewritten, reconfigured on the fly.
Carrier actual, this is code 01. We have code 041. Repeat, code 04. We are experiencing disruption from an source. Ship systems are being compromised, requesting immediate assistance.
Here comes another wave.
Carrier actual, repeat. Recon team is under attack and experiencing critical systems failures.
I can't block the signal.
Calloway's hit. Incoming. Watch out. Taking heavy fire. Weapons. I've been... I'm not gonna make it.
The final encode of your past life, before you were reborn.
Rip. So that was Station 27, which is you dying, basically. Right, we'll move on to Shipyard.
This was once a thriving shipyard. Hard-working military families like mine. Now it's full of the discarded husks of failed transfers. Fatal's building something here. We should investigate.
So, Shipyard, System Saranen, Region Lone Trek. The heavy beam construction of the shipyards has long provided smugglers with the routes away from prying eyes. Use these to our advantage. Though this is actually one of the maps that is used in PvP. It's probably one of my more favourite ones. I love the fact that there is lots of tunnels, lots of places to duck in and out of. It's great for just fighter combat more than anything. I'll actually do this one in scout mode. It is one of the maps that I have done. So you'll get to see the location of all the echoes, which is like the storyline segment. Here we go.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check.
I do love these little intros.
Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Like her father before her, Brown has a real talent for building training simulations. Replays of our greatest battles. She generated this exploratory environmental construct from the data streams of 1,000 pilots.
So these are echoes. You'll hear a story segment in a second.
Amongst the construction platforms and docking bays of this old shipyard lies a field of empty shells. Behind the blast doors and crosshatch metal frameworks, the failure of 1,000 pilot transfers. A reminder that despite my situation, my resurrection could have been more difficult. Fatal has testing facilities all over, working on new technology, advancing and refining. A proud empire on the fringes of science, hidden from prying eyes. The amount of resources he controls under the guise of the Guristas is staggering. The only cure is to burn it to the ground.
This is a short story segment from Ran. So, those of you who do play EVE that are watching, you will recognise there are a few ships here. There's a Chimera. Just looks like it's moving through the undock at the moment. That looks like a rock to me. Can't stop it. A couple of Ravens under construction. No doubt we'll see more as we go around. Oh, is that Naga? Right, let's go down to the next point. Looks like an orca in there.
I've often stared death in the face. I did not run from it. I did not fear it. Even as my ship burned and my body froze, I did not fear it. But death did not take me. They did. Now when I stare death in the face, I only see myself. Now they fear me. Fear us. We are the Valkyrie.
Another round over here, please. Whiskey, no ice. Perfect. Hey, you've worked in the nest a long time. Quartermaster ever come round here? In person, I mean. Guy is a snake. A thief, and I better not even utter that out loud. He has ears everywhere. The whole place is wired, right? Are you one of his? Guy gives me the creeps, man. You know what I mean? Has anyone ever seen him? Could be a her. You are definitely my best customer. At those prices? Sure I am. He has something on everyone in this bar. Hell, everyone in this carrier. Trades in secrets and lies. Who knows what he's got on me? Another whiskey, please.
Drink those troubles away.
Technology has meant we cannot die. But it's our deeds that make us truly immortal. Reputation is life beyond death.
That is literally the 4 story segments in this area. Fairly short. Tidbits more than anything, really. Right, let's get out of this level. Right, let's go to the necropolis.
We've lived this before, and I will not die here a second time, pilot. I am connected to this place for the rest of my lives. Here lies the beginning of our story. The birthplace of the Valkyrie.
So, Necropolis, Planet Esme's 3 again, region of single liaison. The broken remains of the two epic fleets endure in a graveyard to the lost. Still shrouded in gas and debris of the suspended wrecks mark the location of Rankavik's last stand. Now on this one I have found 2 of the echoes, and I still need to find 2 more, so there'll be a little bit of exploring as well on this one. Let's go to Sentinel this time. Sentinel is one of the support ships. They are quite manoeuvrable. They are very fast, heavily shielded. Useful for keeping friends alive.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Like her father before her, Brown has a real talent for building training simulations. Replays of our greatest battles. She generated this exploratory environmental construct from the data streams of 1,000 pilots.
So, Necropolis is pretty much the remains of the Galente escort mission that you do right at the start. Again, for the Eve players, you can see, like in the background there is Abaddon flying around. You can notice some of the remains of some of the ships that was in the Galente escort fleet. Like there is an Archon remains there, broken in half, makes great cover when you need to fly through it. There is the echoes of a Nyx there. Again, the spaces in between are absolutely fantastic for flying around in. I've just seen there's an echo up there, so let's go up there and listen to this one.
I hate losing anyone in the transition, but sometimes it's just inevitable. The mind and body don't mesh. Nobody deserves to go out like that. So we formed a construct, a living system for the ship built as a haven for the lost. Their experience trumps any AI system I've seen. We gave them new purpose, voices from the past, a guide to your new existence.
That's interesting. Another one of the echoes over here. Let's quickly grab that. There's a nice view of the Galente outpost there.
Amazing how circumstances change in just a few short years.
Fatal.
I'm a man who prides himself on being in the loop, you see. The secrets and lies of a galaxy flowed towards me. An entrepreneur's real currency is knowledge, but with my death came a form of bankruptcy. A feeling of isolation that I am personally unfamiliar with. However, the challenges of this new world excite me. Shedding my notoriety has been a liberating experience. Working outside of the spotlight has afforded me new opportunities. I own more than just your indiscretions now. I own everything you are.
And another.
I've come a long way from the boulevards of Kai. We're all very far from home. Life was simple in the Navy. They said I was the best. The one that wouldn't die. Well, they were right about that, at least. It was a trap. My ship burned. My body froze. It's probably still there, abandoned in deep space. But they took me. They took my mind. I didn't die. They said they had saved us, made us special, better. They said that we would fight with them and that we would finally be free. They lied. They always lie. Now we've broken off. We bow to no one. Now we are free. Now we are Valkyrie.
Wow, someone should recruit her for some propaganda. I saw the last one was somewhere around here. There it is.
A toast. I raise a glass to those poor bastards at Esmes 3. Never knew what was coming to them. From what I hear, the fleet punched in for whatever reason. Starts blasting. 0 to full-scale war in seconds. Then the Avatar throws out that doomsday laser, the so-called Holy Light. And all that remains are scattered ashes. No rhyme or reason for anyone can see. Damn wars all orchestrated from afar. Engineered by suits and cloaks with no notion of the body count.
Try and keep within the simulation.
Games for high
Turn around.
casualties. You know what I mean?
Sorry about that.
Damn place is a graveyard now. Wouldn't go out there if you gave me this second-rate bar as payment. Cleaning frozen bits of people out of your intakes for weeks. Metal tombs in creepy fog, man.
Lovely.
Cloudier than this crappy glass. Did you ever wash this? Give me a fresh one, you lazy lump of lard.
Wow, this guy knows me on personal levels. Okay, so that's the fall for this one. It was slightly longer than the last ones. But let's head to the next one. Which I'm presuming is Forge.
This mining facility is just a cover for one of Fatal's secret bases. Let's put it out of commission.
So Forge, planet TQ-RR8, planet 7. Region in the Outer Ring, a huge automated mining facility towers over the molten rocks that have been drilled down to husks, creating unconventional paths through the superheated atmosphere. I have no echoes on this one and no salvage, so there will be a lot of exploring on this one, I imagine. Should we go Rhino? Let's go for a Rhino. So we've done all 3 types of ships. The Wraith is the fighter, Sentinel is the support, the Rhino's the heavy. I'm not the biggest lover of heavies, I must admit. Now I find them very cumbersome. But the micro warp drive makes them handy for getting around.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Like her father before her, Brown has a real talent for building training simulations. Replays of our greatest battles. She generated this exploratory environmental construct from the data streams of 1,000 pilots.
So I can only see one echo at the moment, which is over there, so let's go take a visit. This is the micro warp drive. It's great for getting across a map fast, but as I say, the normal maneuverability on this ship isn't great.
Holographic telemetry report. Beta 9A. The date is YC-118. Fatal is pushing us hard to get the clone cascade bandwidth up. I've continued working on a system to parse real-time pilot data with higher rates of compression. My focus on Cortex flood statistical analysis has so far come up with interesting yet predictable results. I have, however, recently stumbled onto the exciting prospects of direct retinal function streaming. A few evenings of experimentation have produced a working prototype of a dynamically driven map visualization. If I can amalgamate the consciousness stream of each squad member, we could see an exponential increase in accuracy. Upshot is, each clone on return would never have to jump back into the battle blind. They could see allied and enemy movements and key positional points. I have yet to run an analysis of new clone strategic choices and decision-making in the moments after a fresh cycle. But it's possible we could see those husks actually make some poignant judgment calls. Tomorrow, I'll push the algorithm to a second twinned tank and hook up the projector cells. Hope I don't fry any more of those gooey tube dwellers.
So that just sounds like it's explaining the aspect of how the individuals that we're flying can regain and rejoin the fight without losing much knowledge of what's just happened before we died, basically. So I can see an echo there. I just need to figure out how to get to it. There we go. Bit of orientation.
You have lost everything. Your past, your identity, even your life. It's all gone. Your body burned, now freezing in the vacuum of space countless light years away, in the debris of a forgotten battlefield. To them, you don't exist anymore. To be honest, you never really existed. In their minds, you were little more than a number. A unit with a fixed cost in a war of attrition. I was there too, after they destroyed me in the darkness. Until I awoke. We have been given a new life, a new chance, and this time we're not fighting for them. We're fighting for ourselves. Your mind is sharper, your body is quicker, you can feel the tingling synapses react like never before. We are augmented. Our fighters are built for us. Your old body wouldn't have handled the forces. The unaltered mind couldn't manage the controls. Faster, more nimble, more deadly. Your enemies will hardly know what hit them. You are no longer a number, a unit, a pawn in a merciless game. You are one of us. You are a Valkyrie.
Gone home. Alright, I see. I can hear there's a beacon somewhere, but I can't see it. So I'll ignore it for now. I did just see another echo. Where did I see that? Somewhere around here. Where was it? Where was it? Ah, there it is. Let's see if we can micro-warp drive up there. Yup.
I have a lot of respect for the Gunjacks. To have such an unwavering sense of purpose. They fight until they have nothing left to give. Nameless. Forged in the molten heat. It's what the Valkyrie must be if we're going to survive.
Yay, salvage. Right, okay, so there's one more echo to find. Let's have a look. Burden, the graphics that you're seeing, They are pretty accurate. The aspect ratio that you get in VR is more portrait than it is landscape, so the stream is slightly cropped top and bottom to kind of fill out the screen a little bit more, but it is pretty accurate to what you're seeing, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can't find that last echo. Oh, so a funny thing about this map, seeing this orca flying across. When you're playing the games, the orca and a couple of the mining barges actually fly through the map. So if you're not paying attention and you do like a sharp turn, you can fly into an orca very easily. Equally so, you can be flying along and be like tackled from an orca straight from the side. It can literally plow you down. I have noticed it happening to bots a few times during games. It's quite funny to see. And hey, I did it probably third or fourth game on this map, so I'm gonna put it down to part of the induction of flying in Valkyrie. But let's see if we can find this echo. Eye, where are you, eye? I need a blue eye. Blue eye, blue eye, blue eye, blue eye. See red eyes? I can't see any blue eyes. Let's go up and see and look down to see if we can get a better point of view.
Try and keep within the simulation.
Yes, dear.
Turn around.
There we go. Right. I can hear another beacon again. Let's see if we can't get to the beacon at least. Might lead us to another echo. Nope. Ooh, it might be a little bit tight for this ship. Let's give it a try. Yeah, we stuck in there. Do one of those caution wide load stickers on the back of this thing. Aha! There it is! It did lead us to it. Let's get over that.
The technology required to steal the entirety of a living being is not something easy to come by. Extracting the full essence of a pilot at the exact tick their life is extinguished. You're too busy dying to notice a tiny puncture, of course. The proliferation of synthetic organisms, intricately hooking into the junctions and pathways of the nervous system. A main line from your synapses to my pocket. All of you transferred in a blink. Precious digital ghosts with no place to go. I am the ferryman. I will guide you to the other side. I will build you back up in my image. Wonderful what technology is capable of these days, isn't it?
See what I mean with the ships? But hey, that's Fatal's take on taking, I'd like to call them souls, individuals, pilots. And that's this map done for now. Let's move on to the next one. Valkyrie's version of Aura. Just as stroppy as Aura can be. Yes! Yes, very true. I call her Deirdre. She's like a sat-nav. Right, let's have a look. Cathedral.
The bleak lands are a polarizing place. Huge beacons of blinding light contrast the dark souls of those who reside here. The cathedral that provides hope to so many, marred with bullet holes and laser burn. The friction of nations distilled into a pocket of conflict.
Okay, Cathedral is another one of the PvP maps. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last one. The last one was as well. So Cathedral, planet of Camilla 7, region of the Bleaklands. This cathedral in the Bleaklands is riddled with the scars of battle. The asteroid belt around Camilla 7 providing a deadly ambush point. Let's give this a go. It's another one that I haven't explored, so there'll be a little bit of exploration again. This one is a lot more open, so I will probably do... what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I will do the Wraith this time.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Like her father before her, Brown has a real talent for building training simulations. Replays of our greatest battles. She generated this exploratory environmental construct from the data streams of 1,000 pilots.
So I can see there's a beacon out there in green flashing light in the distance. I have just spotted the first echo is on top of the cathedral, so let's go take a look.
I never met the rabbit. Fatal kept him out of reach, out of sight. Yet his influence is everywhere. The quartermaster knows him. I've heard he was his student. You can certainly see his mark in our tech. It's only a matter of time till I find him. Expose him. Privacy revoked.
So Ran going after Fatal and the rabbit. Let's have a look around here. Ooh, I can hear a beacon. There's a beacon. Boink. Ooh. I can hear another one. I think that one's underneath. Maybe. Let's have a look. Aha. Okay, so we have another echo up there and an echo over here. Let's head to this one first.
Optical Missile Tracking Field Test Notes 223-5. Work continues on the Interocular Target Acquisition Synchronization Program. In our most recent tests, the pilots are gradually getting to grips with the technology refinements. We've seen a 300% increase in cranial rotation since we introduced the technology. Alongside that, the proprietary muscle memory index and adrenaline response indicators have also increased tenfold. We have permission to begin work on the multi-step rocket pod phase.
Okay.
This should allow the pilots to stagger the missiles based on the damage status of the enemy ship.
Sounds like someone's slightly brain
Tried it
damaged.
in the lab, and it was like unleashing the power of hell with the power of your mind. How hard can it be to fly one of those things?
Why don't you give it a try? Okay, let's head to another echo, which we saw was over here.
The rabbit is a uniquely twisted mind, a reserved soul and shy to the uninitiated. Blessed with a mind that embraces technology as a way of life. He lives inside himself, surrounded in a wired world, reclusive and unburdened with the problems of others. Yet, despite his introverted tendencies, he projects his will on an almost infinite scale. It's hard for a man like myself to admit, but I need him. It's the closest thing I have to friendship in this world. He brought me back. After all these years, he brought me back to wage a war. Sometimes I wonder if this was his will all along.
And so the relationship flourished. Let's get to that last echo.
Here it comes again. Death. Cold. Inevitable. But not the end. The beginning. My canopy explodes and my body freezes. But I remember everything. Every victory. Every escape. Every mistake. And I learn. I grow. I improve. And then I am back. You have not killed me. You have made me stronger.
Adapt and overcome. So that was the last echo, although I can still hear there's another one there. So I've even done all the salvage on this level as well, look at that. Brilliant. Okay, let's finish this one. So that is actually all the Chronicles as of yet. It is actually on the Trello board that there will be plans for a new Chronicle. I'm guessing that is a part of Valkyrie's ongoing story. So looking forward to that. Now, I did notice that survival mode is a thing on these levels. So survival mode is fight for survival by defeating enemy waves. Now, I haven't actually done this before, so let's give it a try, shall we? Okay, so there's leaderboards for them. Novice and Pro, what's the difference? Novice. Survive and destroy as many enemies as you can. Pro. Take on exotic ships under harder circumstances. Okay. So, as I haven't done this yet, I will probably give Novice a go. Why not the Wraith? Never not the Wraith.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online.
Wave
Magnetic
1.0.
catapult initialized.
I keep seeing that handle up there and I keep wanting to push it forward.
2, 1.
Probably blow the canopy. So that was all the story elements for
Test your
Valkyrie.
skills in simulated combat.
Thank you very much for watching. And we move on to the more shooty element. I can see arrows pointing to places, but I can't see targets. They're coming out behind me, aren't they? Just know it. Ah. Yup. Missiles away.
Oh, so it's 2 targets. Okay. Wave 2. Okay. Where do the waves even come from? Ah, they actually come from the enemy carrier as well. Oh, the temptation to carry to carry a camp. Ooh. Wow, that was a terrible shot. Oh, is that 2 again, or is that 3 now? Oh, 2 again. Okay. So I'm guessing the key to this
One down.
is going to be... Ooh, it's a heavy. Okay. To, as much as possible, keep your hull as high as possible. And start doing some evasive flying when you're getting low on shields. Now, heavy bots in this game are, from the time I've been playing at least, particularly easy to kill. You just need to come up behind them and unleash a full salvo on them, and you can normally crack them. Ah, that is not behind them though. There he is. Let's give him a go, shall we? Oh, blimey, something missiled me straight away there. Oh, and I got support after me. Brilliant. So support, the effect there is from a support ship. What it actually does is drain your shields. It doesn't drain your hull, but it does obviously expose your hull. And for as long as it's on you, you can't regenerate your shields. So it's generally a good idea to duck and cover. That is said support, I believe that. I'm dead, whatever it was. I thought, yes I did. Okay, that's 2 down. Okay, we're on to 3 now. 1 support and 2 heavies. Okay, let's find some cover here because if those heavies open up on me, I am gonna feel it. Let's move up here. Now, logically speaking, because the support is faster, I'm wondering if the support is going to expose itself and come after me directly, without the heavies looking after it. Which it looks like it is, because the 2 heavies are down there, and the support is on my backside. Hello! Oh, and that's the heavy. Oh, oh, ow, oh, oh, ow! Come here, come here, come here, come here. Here he comes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There you are. Gotcha. Okay. Ooh, spider bots. They're going to be handy if I need to regenerate at any point. Oh, and these heavies are pounding me. So let's find them and let's get rid of them, shall we? Okay, so there's another support then. That's 1 down. Okay. Is that another support? Another heavy there? Oh no, that's 2 support. And another heavy. Okay. Wow. Whoa, okay. down. And let's go for the other. Oh, I've got missiles after me now, so there's obviously another ship about. So I'm guessing the waves might even be timed. So that you can't just sit and wait for something. Oh, okay, that's hurting. Let's get out of here, shall we? Let's see if something chases me in here. I see heavy. Missiles away. Yep, wave inbound, so I'm guessing they are timed. And if I'm not careful, I'm going to get outnumbered. Well, I'm already outnumbered. I'm going to get outgunned very quickly. Yeah, you can leave me alone. Ooh, okay, that tickled. Yeah. Keep trying. Oh. Yep, that's tickling.
Severe internal injuries detected.
Yes, dear. Oh, go away. Really? I'm gonna die shortly. Because this is absolutely suicidal. Oh, and that's a heavy hitting me again. Ooh, and I'm out of boost. That's me done. Okay, so, me. Ten waves. So 12 waves is actually the record. Okay, that seems actually quite doable. Go, one more wave, go. Should we do it again? Let's go it again, shall we? Should we go Rhino? Let's go at a heavy. I'm gonna get obliterated because I'm not gonna be able to move. But hey, it's gonna be funny.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
This will put you through your paces.
Really? Thanks, dear. Right, as I was saying before, this is the heavy. Now, the heavy it's very slow, as you can see here. The turning circle is very slow. The general in-space movement is also very slow. It is heavily armoured, heavily shielded. This one, as I say, is called a Rhino. Now, the Rhino has triple flat cannons, which are these. As you can see, they explode in small area of effect damage, and it's all head tracked. So where you look is where you fire. The longer you fire for, as you can see, the reticle expands, so your shots become more spread out. They are great for when targets end up clustering up, and they are good for just constant persistent damage. However, as the problem is, they can't move very fast, so they use the micro warp drive to zip in and out of combat. Now, I'm not saying I'm not even close to being anywhere even close to being called a expert at flying heavy, but some of the experts that do play it do have a very good habit of zipping in and out of combat. So they get into combat, they either kill a target or they get the target low, and as they start taking damage themselves, they'll micro warp drive out to reduce their damage and let their shield regen. Okay, I'm actually going to move out here because I'm getting fairly close to that carrier, which means that their wave times are going to get shorter and shorter. Let's find a little bit of cover as well so they can't hit me from a long range. So this will do for now. So I can see on my radar below that there is a target just coming into range now from over here. Now, the weakness again of the heavy is it does fantastic forward-facing damage because both cannons fire from both sides, as you can see here. However, as soon as I have to look left, or if I have to look right, the cannon that's on that respective side... Where did that missile even come from? The cannon that's on that respective side is the only one that fires. So, looking left, just the cannon on the left fires. Just to the right, cannon on the right fires. But it is completely head swivel mountable, so I can look right behind me and shoot while flying in a straight line. Whereas obviously on the fighters it is pretty much forward facing cannons, so it is restricted in its movement. This does have a leader for where targets are, so as long as I got a target locked, I can see where I need to shoot in order for me to hit him and do damage, like that. Ooh, I'm gonna bounce, yep. Oh, there's another heavy. So, different heavies have different electronic systems on them, basically. Now, the Rhino has electronic countermeasures. That is the same as what you get on the Wraith. So if something is locking you with missiles, you can activate it and it will basically kill any missiles that are approaching you. Some of the heavies that I'm killing here are actually using, okay, hello, like this one here, is using an EMS field, which is basically, it will short out any missiles that are about to hit it or en route to it, while at the same time any fire that comes from the ship, if it hits an opponent, it will actually hit them with an EMP, and the EMP will actually freeze them in place for a few seconds, and strip them of their shield as well, more importantly. I really need to actually get out of here because I shouldn't be here. Let's get down here. Let's just give me a bit of distance away from the carrier, so a little bit more lead time before they come to me, which gives me a bit more time to open fire and kill them before they get close. Stop, stop, stop. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, where's the heavy? He is there. Okay. I think it's the support wave next. Boing! There you are. I could see you were near. Gotcha. Okay. Now, all the ships that I've unlocked so far, except for the legendary Wraith, actually have upgrades purchasable. So once you've flown that ship enough times, you eventually gain increased experience and increased unlocks. Now, the unlocks for this ship, it has 3 slots, and one does increase shield damage, one does increased armor damage, and the last one is a rate of fire damage, rate of fire increase. So it is a pretty heavily offensive ship once it's fully upgraded, which is why I'm fairly happy to use it for this. Gotcha. Oh man, things are spawning right next to me. Or I'm missing them. My radar is showing one target at the moment. Yeah, I think stuff is actually spawning closer each time. And in multiple positions. Maybe. 2 targets behind me. Another heavy. Give myself a neck injury in a minute. One more target behind me. Yeah. So yeah, the best technique to try and get both cannons firing is keep the target as center as you possibly can. Let's warp out of here for a little bit again. Try and give us a bit more time. It looks like I'm maybe 5 targets now. See, if they come through there, that's real ideal for me because I can take them out as they come through. Now, my radar isn't showing any targets at the moment, but that's probably because I can't see them. Oh no, here we go. 2 targets coming out. Although they're slightly below me. 4 targets, 5 targets in a row. Okay. I can hear them now. There's another heavy. Boing. Use the pillar just to turn me a little bit faster. Are they all heavies this time? I think they're all heavies this time. Which is insane. Okay, and a crap load of fighters. Holy cannoli! Twelve waves. Okay, didn't mean to actually do that one. I'm gonna try another one when this loads. What should we try? What should we try? Let's go for Acropolis, Cathedral, or Forge. I like Cathedral. We'll go for the Rhino again, actually, on this one.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Weapons online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Wave after wave of enemies.
Thanks for that. I haven't noticed the blue gas cans on the Nagpa hull. Now, I'm actually going to go underneath here. Probably actually need to use my ECM there, but it's going to recharge fairly promptly anyway. Now I like under here because there's a few spots that you can just tightly move around.
Nice shot.
Let's move back in a little bit, shall we? He's just out of range at the moment, so he's not going to come over. Let's turn and see how he's still out of range a little bit. Let's go this way a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Now I can hit him. Wow, he didn't even shoot me once. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yes. Thank you. 2 heavies. I think after this one we will do a little bit of PvP for the last hour. See if anyone's about. What do we fancy? Doing a bit of fighters? Yay, clustered up targets. Best kind of targets. Yep, my shield has regen, so we are good to go for the next wave. Although I may want to just adjust myself again. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's give me a bit more distance again. Perfect. Okay, apparently I flew into some nanobots. Boom. Oh, hello. Boing. Another heavy. They take their time to go over, don't they? Okay, let's move over here again. Just straighten myself up a bit. Yay for clustering targets. That's why I like these pillars. In range. They're just outside. Now they're coming into range. Whoa, 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 that's tickling. I'm going to need to turn in a minute because I'm getting into carrier range. Turn, 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 turn. There we go. That's what I like. Nice. Okay, let's move this way a little bit, shall we? I am so gonna get hit by those fighters in a second. Let's just give my shields a minute or two to regen, and let's go after those heavies after. There's one shield. Next wave's already inbound. Where's the other one? There's the other one. Those fighters are probably inbound in a few seconds. See, this guy really needs to die fast. Okay, where's those fighters? Okay, there's a whole lot of them. Let's move this way a little bit, shall we? Here they come. Oh, they're all heavies. Huh. Let's use the pillars again. Okay. Oh, that's cheeky.
Life support failing.
Oh, that's cheeky. Oh, so I got EMP'd then. Didn't even see the shot. I'm guessing it was from the group that was on the right. I did it again. Started the match instead of viewing the leaderboard. Hey ho. Third. Right, let's do a little bit of PvP, shall we? So 3 minutes until the next battle. Okay. Let's just change my launch tube. We will rent that one for another 15 games.
Premium speed.
And we will rent that one for another 15 games. Nice to have a bit of variety.
Every occasion.
So we'll put the normal Wraith in there, leave the Sentinel in there, and the Rhino in there. The next battle's in 40 seconds. Not interested in the fighter tree at all? No, I am quite interested in the fighter tree. It's actually the one I've got the most unlocks for at the moment, which is the whopping 4. The heavy, I've literally got the first 3, and the support, I've got the first 4. I really do love flying support when I'm with when I'm squadded up. Not so much when I'm on my own. The bots tend to be a little bit too dumb for me at the moment. But with players, it's absolutely fantastically fun to fly with support. But let's see. Okay, so I've got 3 players, humans on my side, and 1 human on the other side. So I'll probably end up flying a Wraith this game. A few of these guys that I know are on Discord sometimes actually hop on. I might actually join up and fly support with them. But for now, we'll stick with the Wraith. So this is a control map. Control maps, you can see kind of 3 white satellites on the map. They are control points. You go for one of the control points, you deploy a drone. A drone starts capturing the point for you. And then you can either head to the next control point or start going to kill some players. Ideally you want to kill as many...
and hold the satellite power stations to dominate the battlefield.
You want to capture as many points as you can and hold them for as long as you can, and destroy any enemy drones that are trying to capture the points. So Claw is a little bit nasty, so we're either going to go for him or avoid him.
Drone deployed.
So the enemies just dropped the drone there. You see the red line that appeared. So let's kill that drone. So it should start capturing for me, yep, which is what it's doing. So So I noticed on this point there's actually a nice little hidey hole just here, which it looks like somebody else found as well.
Drone deployed.
Ooh, I'm being hit by a heavy. Let's not be hit. I'm not being chased.
Control point A captured. Drone destroyed.
Oh, okay. Let's go for Claw, shall we? This is going to be entertaining. I'm probably going to die horribly.
Control point C captured. Drone deployed.
I can still hear that heavy firing away. There he is. Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Don't tell me that's Clawback. And he's in a mag cannon ship. Really? Get some balls, man. Oh, the mag cannon is real. You know what? I'm gonna die doing this, but sometimes you just have to do it on principles. Oh, and he's micro warp driving away. Wow. Oh, and he's bounced off a rock. What's this? I'm actually getting support. The chase is on. Oh, he's going to get away this time. Yeah. Okay, let's get some other guys, shall we? We'll wait for him to grow some balls and come back into the fight.
So many traitors. Send them back.
Oh, that's the mag cannon, so that's Claw. Should we start collecting points again? Let's go for C. That heavy's back down there. Now an X heavy.
Drone deployed. Control point C captured.
Gotcha. Okay. Whoa, what the hell is that?
Reactor breach.
Her defeat is in my grasp.
Okay, that's Chlorix again, and his wonderful chip with the mag guns. Okay. Well, luckily the score's 91-16, so meh. Okay, let's go for a minute. Oh, whoa, that was bad. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, that tickled.
With you on side, we can and will crush Havoc.
Happy days. Let's have a look at chat. Alright, here we go again. Del Torres. Looks like he's going to be supporting Claw this time. He's a legendary support dude, Del Torres. Great guy to play with. Bengiosaur I've played with a couple of times, and Black Crow I've played against, but not with. Let's see how we go. This might get him a little bit more difficult now. So this is just a normal team deathmatch, no control points this time. It is literally just kill the other guys.
Destroy the enemy to drain their resources.
Each side has 50 clones, which is basically 50 lives spread across the entire team. You just need to kill as many of them as you can. There he is. And there's Del Torres. Oh, my shields. Jeez. No one chasing me? No. Okay. Should we pick a target? Any target. Now I'm being chased by a bot. Something heavy is shooting because my shields have just disappeared. Should we take a look? Oh, something's tickling. I feel like I'm being chased again. Who by this time? El Torres. Oh! Oof. Whoa! What the hell hit me? Okay, that tickled. Mortar. Okay, it kind of one-shot me. Yep. Okay, that happened. Moving on. Oh my god, the death ball. Yeah, I need to get out the death ball. Oh look, there's Chlorian. Should we go after him? Oh, look at mine. Oh, I'm being chased. It appears so.
I thought you
Oh,
two
Del
were
Torres has got a
friends.
fighter this time. Oh, okay. Bending kind of failed there. Wow, pick on the Stargazer. Oh, leave it alone. Oh, what a miss.
Injuries detected.
Okay, so shields are back. Let's see if we can't find El Torres again. Here he comes. We got each other. Interesting. Is the Ascent the ship of choice today then, or? Okay. Come here, you.
Take out your aggression on the enemy, not our own.
Be quiet. I'm being chased again. Yes. Wow. Oh!
You're losing control, pilot.
Yeah. Got Rhino for the last, like, 30 seconds. Or 9... 9 losses. Ooh, let's get around those asteroids, shall we? There we go.
I'm clearly in need of some new talent.
Didn't do so well this time. Whoa, 4,000.
Extra launch tubes. Always good to have options, in case you find you brought a knife to a gunfight.
can't help but every time I look at the Osage and read its name, I keep thinking sausage. Hey. Still a few more fighters to go. Hey, I'm getting there. 19 hours played. Okay, shipyards. What should we do? What should we do? I am the only player. Claw is the only human. Should we go fighter? Let's go fighter. Oh, Del Torres is on my team. Let's go Rhino. And just annoy Claw. So we got time maybe for 1 or 2 more games. We'll see how it goes. Probably do 2. We'll do 1 in a heavy and 1 in a fighter maybe. See
The
how that
enemy's
pans out.
resources are limited. Deplete them to conquer.
Let's mark our warp driver up. Just slightly out of range.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
Yeah, that's the only thing with flying heavies, is because it does a lot of AoE damage, you do have to be a little bit careful when firing into groups of friendlies. Because... yay! Because it can do a lot of damage to them too. Team killing is also a thing, so... you have to be careful that you don't end up killing your friends. Oh, and that's a mine. Someone's decided to mine right next to me. Should we get out of here? Okay, let's see if anyone makes the mistake of chasing. Oh, so many allies flying around. Oh, someone else is pounding me now. Time to move again. Floor's going up and over. That's surprising and go back over here.
I'll cut off a clone's finger for each shot on a friendly unit.
So the other thing about being in a heavy is you become an instant target for anyone. Because everyone loves shooting them. Because they are so cumbersome. And for some random reason, the bots seem to absolutely love them. Oh, that was an EMP mine. This is where someone comes along and finishes me off with a salvo.
One down.
Oh, another mine. Let's get well away from that this time. Oh, 3 fighters on me, would you look at that? Probably a wise idea to actually get away right about now. So, let's move. Right here. Anyone following? Gotcha. Never not kill the players, because we know that it will create glorious, glorious tears. I think it's time to get out of here again. Probably wise to get out of here. Oh, that's another mine. Okay, let's do a bit of fight, shall we? Fight is much more fun. Heavies are great if you want a really good score. Fighters are the fun ones to be diving in and out, and fix fire, boosting around. So much more fun. Oh, look at mine. That was a bit tricky. So he's now flying this way, so
See this through to the end.
let's me to... yeah, good job. Should we try that again, shall we? That's why I had planned. See if he comes around again, shall we? So predictable. Oh, mine. Ouch. Oh!
Positive destruction.
Oh, look at the scores. Let's do a full Wraith one next time, shall we? Oh, though I'm so close to unlocking another heavy. Right, so my time is actually up, I believe. So I'm going to call it the day there. Thank you very much for tuning in, folks. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, but that will probably much be entirely PvP. So tune in tomorrow, and we'll see you again soon.